My name is Professor Ed McDevitt. We would like to congratulate all the family and friends of our graduates who are here this evening. I've had the pleasure of teaching many of the students we here to recognize. Before we start the festivities, we ask your help in making this an enjoyable evening for everyone. Cheer all you want, but we ask that our for respect for our neighbors and other guests that you do not use air horns or other loud noisemakers. To recognize each of the students who have worked so hard to achieve a degree, we ask that graduating students return to their seats once they have gone up the stage so they can support their classmates who have not yet been recognized. All the students have worked very hard to get to this point. We ask you to be respectful for all of them. We also ask you, the guests, to remain in your seats until the conclusion of the program. We know that you have come to see a specific student graduate. However, all students deserve our respect for their achievements. Professional photographers from Grad Images are here and will be taking pictures of each graduate as they cross the stage. Proofs will be available online within the next few days if the graduate includes their email address on their name card. After the last name is read, Grad Images will be taking a UCLA Department of Economics class of 2025 group photo. Once the ceremony ends, we ask that you leave Poly Pavilion to meet your students outside the building. You will find the virtual Department of Economics commencement program at economics.ucla.edu/commencement, or you can scan the QR code in the Jumbotron. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2025 Department of Economics Commencement Exercises. I am Professor Kathleen McGarry, the Chair of the Economics Department. And on behalf of my colleagues on the faculty and staff, I want to welcome you here tonight. I also want to take a moment to wish all the proud fathers, grandfathers, and father figures in the audience a very happy early Father's Day. To you, the members of the class of 2025, congratulations. You have completed a demanding course of study in economics, business economics, or mathematical economics, and we are here this evening to celebrate your achievements. And to all the parents, spouses, family, and friends, thank you for coming. Your support and encouragement of these students has helped to make this day possible, and we are thrilled that you are here to participate in this ceremony. We hope that you all enjoy this evening at UCLA and that it will provide you with wonderful memories for years to come. Now, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues here on stage. Professor Ming Liu from Anderson. Please stand up. Our Vice Chair for Graduate Studies, Professor Natalie Bao. Professor Michael Rubens. Professor Kim Boswell. Professor Saki Biggio. Professor Alex Bodell. The director of our business economics program, Professor Andy Atkinson. Professor Chris Soro. Professor Felipe Gonçalves. Professor Denis Chetverikov. Our Vice Chair for Personnel, Professor Anja Santos. Professor Zhaiping Lao. Our Vice Chair for Undergraduate Studies, Professor John Asker. From the Anderson Business School, Professor David Ravitch. And Professor Ed McDevitt, whom you just met. Before we begin this department's festivities, we'd like to take a moment to thank the staff of the Economics Department and of Pauley Pavilion for all their hard work. It is now my true honor to kick off tonight's festivities by introducing our keynote speaker, Mr. Terry Kramer. First and foremost, Terry is a Bruin. He earned his bachelor's degree in economics in 1982 and went on to earn an MBA from the Harvard Business School. Terry has a distinguished career in technology, beginning with the Harris Corporation and Booz Allen Hamilton, holding executive positions at AirTouch and Pactel, and eventually at Vodafone, where he served as regional president of Vodafone America, with responsibilities such as overseeing Vodafone's interest in Verizon. Throughout his career, Terry made it a point to give back and to make a difference. In 2012, he was appointed by President Barack Obama to serve as ambassador and head of the U.S. delegation to the World Trade Conference on International Telecommunications. After these successes, Terry came back to UCLA to serve as an adjunct professor at the Anderson Business School, teaching courses in technology and related areas, and is also the faculty director of Anderson's Easton Technology Management Center. Terry serves on several boards, but most importantly, he is the founding member of the Economics Department Board of Visitors. In that role, Terry has been instrumental in building the board into the distinguished group of alumni that it is today. Terry has played a key role in development of many of our co-curricular activities. He's a true leader in many ways. He functions as a de facto coach, cheerleader, and quarterback all in one, pushing us always to provide the best for our students. Terry is never without a brilliant new idea or encouraging word, and when something needs to get done, Terry is the one who jumps in and gets it done. His generous contributions have funded the Kramer Award for Technology and Society that provides the necessary support to allow some of our best students to work alongside faculty on research and technology. And Terry has spent countless hours working and mentoring students on his own. I can think of no one who embodies the true Bruin spirit better than Terry. It is my pleasure to introduce Terry Kramer.
Professor McGarry, let me first say a big thank you, to the faculty and the staff that have made this such a special day. Congratulations. And let me extend my welcome to all of you, to all the Bruins here, all of the graduates that are here, the members' family and friends that are here, that have all made this such a special day. And today is not a typical day. Today is a day that all of us are going to remember. I hope all of you as graduates are going to remember this day for all the special events and the culmination of activities here, but it's also a special day for family, for friends, for faculty, seeing the investment that you've made in a degree from UCLA. Your ability to look at the world, your ability to look at the opportunities, the challenges, and all the opportunities that come from there. And it's a special day to recognize. Thank you. Okay, hopefully you can hear me better. Good. I'm glad you said something after my second sentence and not my 8th paragraph here. But again, a big welcome to all of you. And again, I want to underscore this is a special day. It's a special day for all of you as graduates to really think about the amazing accomplishments you've made. And it's an opportunity for all of us, faculty, alumni, friends, and family, to think about the investment that you've made, the best investment you can make in terms of getting a great college degree that's going to allow you to see opportunities, see challenges, and most importantly, to help people around you in the world. So before I continue on, I want to just take a moment for all of us to congratulate our graduates, our faculty, our friends, and family. Well done. Now, graduates, I really believe that your economics degree is a superpower that you're going to hold now and for the rest of your life. That superpower is going to allow you to think about a lot of fundamental issues and opportunities. It's going to allow you to think about opportunities at a micro and a macro basis. It's going to allow you to think about patterns and systems and network effects. It's going to allow you to think about individuals as consumers, individuals as voters, and individuals as part of a broader community. It's going to allow you to think about businesses and businesses of all types, whether they be technology companies, whether they be manufacturers, whether they be healthcare providers, investors, and beyond. But most importantly, it's going to allow you to think of yourself as a leader, and leaders that have to think about opportunities and how you galvanize action around them. Now, as you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your life, I'd like to share with you some of my own learnings. I often think that it would be great to be able to take a pill and swallow and learn all of the world's great learnings. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that yet. Maybe one day in your lifetime it will. But short of that, I'd like to share some of the learnings that I've received in my own life from people that I respect quite a bit, from industry, from government, from academia, from nonprofits, and beyond. And the three sets of learnings are, number one, context matters. Number two, to think big. Number three, to serve others. And why are these three things so important? They're going to allow you to reflect on the biggest challenges and opportunities that exist and to create value. And not just value for yourselves, but the organizations that you'll work with and for society even more. It'll also allow you to create satisfaction for yourself, seeing the impact that you have. So let me share a few thoughts underneath each of these three items. The first one on context matters. We live in an environment today when change is accelerating in many, many areas. In technology, in the area that I've spent the majority of my career focused on, we're seeing a huge number of changes in products and services, in the types of businesses that are created, and we're seeing opportunities for great gain out of technology. So with the advent of artificial intelligence, we're going to see and are already seeing changes in education and changes in healthcare, whether it be diagnostic tools in healthcare, whether it be new AI-based tutors, such as the type that the Khan Academy has just launched. In transportation, we're already seeing robo-taxis that are going to change the cost of transportation, that's going to improve safety, that's going to free up time for all of us. But we're also going to see threats and challenges from technology. And whether those threats be issues about bias and harmful content, whether that's about a digital divide, which I think is one of the greatest concerns, those that have access to technology and those that don't, and the changes to the future of work, the types of skills that are required as a result of artificial intelligence, and the jobs that will fundamentally change and in some cases go away. And so being thoughtful about that and thinking about your role is absolutely key. We're also seeing contextually changes in our global systems. And whether those global systems are ecological, whether they're geopolitical, whether they're financial, many of them are under stress today. And where the idea today of 1 + 1 = 3 is being challenged. And so critical it is to think about what are the contextual differences that exist? Do those contextual issues revolve around differences in history and culture and commercial differences, etc.? But a lack of understanding of these often leads to problematic outcomes. I remember my early days in Vodafone when I moved to the UK, and I remember asking my boss, I said, gosh, why are the operators throughout Europe not running their mobile networks and providing customer service and products like we do in the US? And I remember my boss responded to me, he said, Terry, remember context matters. And when I heard that, I thought, that is a brush-off answer. That was a trite expression. It was probably the wisest thing as I look back that I ever heard. That ability to deeply understand context and think about how that drives imperatives differentially across the world, across organizations, and beyond. So my message to you is think about context deeply. Make sure you think about it prior to devising action, prior to devising strategy, prior to devising what you want to go do next. My second message is that it's important to think big. As I mentioned to you, the world's problems and opportunities are large in nature. They're not small ones. And the opportunities affect individuals, they affect organizations, and they affect society. And your ability to think big, to me, will create a unique phenomenon. It'll cause you to think more laterally, more creatively, and more expansively. And you'll surprise yourself with the type of outcomes you get that will be correspondingly greater. I remember once hearing John Chambers, a former CEO of Cisco Systems, speak, and he said it's better to get 80% of a stretch goal achieved than 101% of a modest one. Set a big target, and you'll often surprise yourself about the achievements that you get. My final message is on serving others. As you can tell from my comments and my address here, there are quite a few challenges and opportunities in the world. But again, for all of the problems that you see, there are huge opportunities that are out there. Many of these opportunities don't just affect a small number of people, but instead affect a much larger group in our communities and in our nation and in our planet. And I encourage you to think about the many achievements that brought you here to this point, getting a great degree from UCLA. And with this, I hope you'll think about the many talents in life that you have, your intellect, your drive, your ability to get things done, your ability to work with others. Those are huge talents and skills that you have, and those will serve the people around you immensely. I can't speak to good fortune, but I want to be able to say here that when you think about your successes, think about not just the things that you did to get here, but some of the good fortune that you may have had along the way. And whether that good fortune is the families that you have, the friends that have been around you, the opportunity to go to UCLA, always remember that there's some part of great outcomes that's due to good fortune. And I encourage you to think about whatever that proportion is of good fortune, to make sure you're using some part of that to serve others. We live in a world that requires your talent, that requires great outcomes here. And when that occurs, you'll see great outcomes for yourself as well. And what would this look like? Serving others can show up in a lot of different ways. It can be volunteering and helping those that are struggling in an environment. It can be making sure you're creating opportunities for other people. It can be going into public service at some point. It can be going into teaching at some point. But that act of service not only helps the people around you, but interestingly will help you, will serve you well, and create huge satisfaction. One of the interesting things I always remember is that many of the pieces of work that have been done most recently have related around service to others being a driver of satisfaction. I remember attending a lecture at Harvard about a year ago given by Arthur Brooks, who's a professor and social scientist at Harvard, and he co-wrote a book with Oprah Winfrey, the actress, producer, philanthropist, etc. And that book was called Build the Life You Want, The Art and Science of Getting Happier, How the Act of Serving Others Can Create Immense Satisfaction and Happiness. It's always easy for us to believe that taking care of ourselves will create solely happiness in our lives. But in this book, they describe that the real achievement of satisfaction and happiness comes in the service to others. They implied that just crossing items off of our bucket lists doesn't create deep satisfaction and happiness. And I've seen that in my own life. As I think about my second chapter in life now in academia, the biggest satisfaction I've received has been serving my students, seeing them grow and do well. That has been a huge opportunity. So what I would say to all of you is you have immense talent, you have immense potential, just getting to the point you're at right now. And I have no doubt that you have the ability to identify the biggest challenges, identify the biggest opportunities. You have the intellect, the problem-solving skills, you have an innovation mindset, and you have the leadership capabilities to make a huge difference. And there never could be a more opportune time for you to use those capabilities in business, in public service, and beyond to create value and impact for yourself and those around you. So as you approach this next chapter, I encourage you again to think about context matters, to think big, and to serve others. I hope these thoughts will serve you well in your own career along the way. Enjoy the journey, make a difference, and know that all of us at UCLA are so proud of you and always will be proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Terry. We now begin the part of the ceremony where we call our graduates up on the stage to be honored and celebrated. I'd like to ask Professor John Ascroft to join me up here to hand out the certificates. The first students we would like to recognize on stage are those who have completed the Department Honors Program, the Department Scholars Program, or who have been awarded a Certificate of Academic Excellence. The Department Scholars Program is a small and extremely selective program. It allows our exceptional students to pursue their bachelor's and master's degrees in economics simultaneously. Nomination to be a departmental scholar is a true honor. The program is extremely rigorous, and our scholars sit alongside our PhD students in our graduate economics classes. And truth be told, they hold their own academically, often outperforming our PhD students. We have 3 students here this evening who are successfully competing in the program. As your name is read, please come on stage to receive your certificate.
Hua Xiaoyang. Xiaoyang is a mathematics economics major who plans to pursue an economics PhD in the field of macroeconomics. Dylan Lukanovich. Dylan is a mathematics economics major and statistics and data science minor who will be pursuing a career in economics research. Jiajun Ma. Jiajun is a double major in mathematics economics and geography environmental studies. Jiajun does not have any definite post-graduation plans yet, but will be spending some time plane spotting, flying drones, and enjoying California sunshine.
We would next like to recognize the students who participated in our Department Honors Program. To complete this program, students must have at least a 3.5 GPA in their economics courses and a 3.5 GPA overall. They must also complete 7 classes from a list of approved courses in economics, including a 2-quarter honors thesis. written under the supervision of one of our distinguished faculty. We have 2 students here this evening who are completing the program.
Luis Munoz Iovane. Luis is a double major in economics and political science who will be working in consulting at EY Parthenon. Aravind Rupa. Aravind is a double major in economics and molecular cell and developmental biology who hopes to go into the healthcare field as a physician. Aravind plans to attend medical school after taking a gap year in which Aravind will continue working in a cancer biology research lab.
Finally, the Economics Department awards certificates of academic excellence to students graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA, not only in their economics courses, but in all their classes at UCLA. And believe it or not, we have 11 students here this evening who have earned a certificate of academic excellence. As your name is called, please come on stage to receive your certificate.
Justin George Chen. Justin is an economics major and will be working in the aviation industry as an air traffic controller for the Federal Aviation Administration. Cameron Church. Cameron is an economics major who will be working in accounting at PwC. Shane Michael Desilets. Shane is a business economics major and participant in the Benjamin Graham Value Investing Program who will be working in the financial services field at TAP Advisors. Trevor Gadsby. Trevor is a business economics major, accounting minor, and participant in the Benjamin Graham Value Investing Program, who will be working in an investment banking at Perella Weinberg Partners. Luke Garlick. Luke is a business economic major and data science engineering minor who will be working in the financial services industry at Charles Schwab. Chloe L. Milne. Chloe is a business economics major who completed a degree a year early. She plans to pursue graduate school in Europe. Haitien Chu. Haitien is a double major in economics and psychology who will be working at Cornerstone Research and then plans to attend law school. Josh Kavin Shah. Josh is a business economics major who will be attending Columbia Law School in the fall, aiming to break into corporate law. Krithik Srinivasan. Krithik is a business economics major who will be working in finance as an analyst at TD Securities. Young Soon. Young is a double major in business economics and statistics and data science who will be attending a Master of Mathematical Finance program this fall and plans to get into the quantitative finance industry afterwards. Grace Tian Chu. Grace is an economics major and statistics and data science minor who will be pursuing graduate studies at Columbia University.
Well, now is the time you've all been waiting for. It's time to honor each of our graduating seniors individually, many of whom have achievements just like those we've recognized. We remind you, out of respect for your classmates, their families, and friends, to please return to your seats after receiving your diploma and remain there until the conclusion of the ceremony. Once the names have all been read, we will turn our tassels together in a very special tradition and take a class photo, something for you to remember this special day with. The graduates, as the house staff asks you to stand, please line up to the right of the stage.
Tristan Josevich.
Tommy Truong.
Alejandro Ali Polam.
Rihanna D.
Nibiu Johannes Bekele.
Sheil Patel.
Aaron Shen.
Alice Constantinescu.
Andrew Vang.
Sandra Nguyen Thuy Vu.
No, go. Oh, shoot. Sorry. And Lauren Marie Capelong. Christopher Gill.
Sarah Doe.
Khalil Wasi.
Jonathan Bochter.
Peyton Ott.
Dia Gopinath.
Ananya Devanoff.
Manchu Huang.
Ani Khunkoyan.
Sophia Park.
Grace Brown.
Ethan Goldman.
Ethan Grinberg.
Grace Danon.
Nathan K. Lim.
Margaret Higginbotham.
Charlize Diane Panganiban.
Kate Alexis Larson.
Francesca Molds.
Greta Campagna.
Min Pham.
Jimena Paz Arrivillaga.
Joel Risley.
Natasha Rodriguez Zanuto.
So Young Choi.
Gu Young Alex Ma.
Madison LaBerge.
Alexandra Mora Leva.
Carla Gutierrez.
Brian Lopez Llamas.
Estela Godinez.
Andrew Gonzalez.
Robert Andrew Espinosa.
Jaime Jimenez.
Abraham Hernandez.
Filipos Solomon.
Grace Shu.
Eong Sun.
Kritik Srinivasan.
Josh Kavin Shah.
Chu Haitian.
Chloe Milne.
Luke Garlick.
Trevor Gadsby.
Shane Michael Desilets.
Cameron Church.
Justin George Chen.
Aravind Rupa.
Luis Munoz Giovanni.
Dylan Lukanovich.
Xiaoyang Hua.
Allison Lay.
Jiajun Ma.
Ruwani Himali Jayasekara.
Crystal Sue.
Eileen Lisette Dominguez.
Meher Manu. Ethan Lim.
Jacob Schultz.
Caden Campbell.
Marco Guevara.
Fernando Jacobo.
Alejandro Diaz Infante.
Brooke Ramchandani.
Rory Elizabeth.
Teresa Montes.
Sebastian Duran Edeza.
Doyan Koo.
Dylan Tran.
Ali Bilal.
Hamza Sobo.
Ahmed Galib.
Kevin Ma Chucky.
Kian Mohaber.
Hamza Munif.
Syed Zaidi.
Fahad Malik.
Luke Ryder Vinson.
Kalani Jun Kuhio Libo.
Matthew Bovard Smith.
Ryan Verdolt.
Maxwell James Dickens.
Gavin Richard Bramwitt.
Ryan Wiedemeyer.
Ksenia Rockland.
Spencer Van Nguyen.
William Holowesko.
Alejandro Weiss.
Parker Jones.
Jacob Alexander.
Andrew Horvath.
Jinhao Kui.
Saksham Madan.
Raju Vivek Komalapati.
Rohan Goda.
Vedant Yogeshwar.
Catherine Chen.
Sharon Huang.
Brooke Stiebel.
Yanjun Wang.
Yan Le Liu.
Halinda Ying Hong Yu.
Xingri Cherry Chen.
Zhao Da Li.
Jingxi Feng.
Sonic Sahu.
Aman Mishra.
Jet Ang.
Quan Yi Chen.
Marcus Chang.
Imran Ritza.
Ella Jillian Player.
Rishi Wog.
Kritik Jatabalabala.
Sophie Miley Fisher.
Renee Van Uckelen.
Lauren Abby Varela.
Hadley Louise Colvard.
Avni Dubey.
Erica Eddy.
Nicholas Constantino.
Samuel Henderson.
Mary Faye Carr.
Nikki Peterson.
Ace Charles Selters.
Caleb Wallace.
Megan Post.
Michael Crisera.
Sam Friedman.
Alan Aiden Raza.
Juan Pablo Pacheco Amaya.
Tommy Hahn.
Kane Wan.
Eileen Lee.
Sydney Hoyi Wu.
Julie Garabedian.
Luke Bond.
Cole Logrande.
Rafaela Levy.
Lorenzo Berry.
Rafaela Marcos Mezzari.
Nathaniel Peng.
Alexander Michael Kubain.
Ju Young Moon.
Miles Thompson.
Chloe Pye.
Yunso Choi.
Lauren Marie Capelong.
Sandra Vu.
Jacob Gia Chow.
Andrea Boyovich.
Mark Lynn.
Celine Zoe Tambrin.
Janek Sunil.
Kyle Messenger.
Allison Hui.
Agastya Rao.
Eileen Tracy Harsono.
Lin Huyn.
Kyle C. Hassan.
Sasha Zhang.
Love Virtue Gillette.
Quinn Hudson.
Mahmoud Musleh.
Joaquin Tonali Sanchez Vargas.
Khalil Ben Hamadi.
Mehdi Abu Nasser.
Morgan Taylor Cohen.
Rami Saad.
Kimaya Kadam.
Maria Jose de la Cruz.
Chloe Lee.
Carl John Mendoza.
Alicia Kuo.
Allison Kuo.
Stephen Nee.
Fatima Mahmoud Ali.
Brandon Allen Chen.
Kenny Chow.
Ashwath Arjun.
Naveen Raghuraman.
Erica Hovland.
Dhruv Raizada Krishan.
Garesh Kapoor.
Yashraj Sharma.
Will McLean.
Holden Fixenbaum.
Micah Kim.
Nolan Zachary Wong.
Ava Schaefer.
Audrey Liu Zhang.
Daphna Galzer.
John Ustertuna.
Alexander Hoogmartens.
Khan Malta.
William Peter Barton.
Jaden Barnholtz.
William Graham Halbert.
Cole Peters Halbert.
Matthew Kim.
Luke Madison.
Leonardo Kip Smith.
Zachary Payne Bone.
Daniil Barkov.
Eli Sanchez.
Noah Aharon.
Danielle Yam.
Frank Cogan.
Brooks Cameron Hitomi.
Luca Stanger.
Bill June Chan.
Samantha West.
Lacey Samwaru.
Leonard Zhu.
Richard Kong An Shu.
Patrick Bagdasarian. Matthew Garcia.
Sean Carl Austin Banyaga Cayetano.
Matthew Alvarez.
Jack Falbashian.
Ryan King.
Nathan Marr.
Andrew Ma.
Haley Chung.
Jacqueline Lee Chow.
Brandon Wynn.
Jonathan Guo.
Shaylin Whitaker.
Jack Connor Farley.
Allison Wibowo.
Clara Wong.
Audrey Pham.
Jackie Hong.
Jane Mukamakan.
Yun Yun Lo.
Victoria A.
Reagan Jamarwano Narendra.
Patricia Vereen Wijaya.
Anshul Amit Daruka.
Yana Avanesian.
Roxanne Ha.
Bao Yun Xu.
Niall Rint.
Russell Law.
Ashton Chung.
Ross Peck.
Wani Wu.
Sebastian Garibay.
Alexandra Simon.
Yachi Ju.
Katie Palmer.
Brooke Baker.
Jackson Prosser.
Caitlin Pye.
Hao Yun Dong.
Nicholas Casol Pawson.
Sama Fatima Hassan.
Hansel D'Souza.
Madison Han.
Isabel Napa Chang.
Lucas Fontana Horta.
Lena Amar.
Alexander Christopher McGuire.
Nathaniel Walker.
Xingxi Becky Zhu.
Jacob Tickombe.
Xiao Tong Shi.
Sophie Tan.
Min Wen.
D.E. In.
Christian Huey.
Sebastian Diaz. All right, go.
Gabe Rubel.
Ronald Wang.
Parker Horton.
Grant Nagel.
Christopher Victors.
Michael Bender.
Carter Quinn Buckley.
Braden Schaefer.
Skylar Tennant.
Owen Cole Buckley.
Lucy Martin.
Danielle Dickerson.
Selena Vong.
Grace Murray.
Steve Pham.
Daniel Dang.
Melanie Martinez.
Allison Tran Huynh.
Sophia Wu.
Allison Yun-hee Lim.
Ranjini Chatterjee.
Malia Noyes.
Julio Lau.
Sidra Sahar Villacorta.
Mariana Arangua Barcordar.
Nicholas Artuzzi.
Kirsten Morris.
Kan Vi Ho.
Sebastian Fouillou.
Gülin Arikan.
Micah Gary.
Eleonora De Cole.
Frederick Quigley Manning.
Jaden Benioff.
Srijita Ghosh.
Mia Seitels.
Abigail Avon.
Celia Reinhardt.
Katie Costa.
Tyler Simpson.
Gabrielle Cohan.
Drew Diefenbach.
Alice Yang.
Garrett Gaddis.
Jamie Page Brennan.
Elizabeth Boyer.
Aaron Fiedler.
Benjamin Ryan Greider.
Alexandra Rosine.
Aiden McKenzie.
Kalani Seymour.
Oliver Whalen.
Parth Sandeep Doshi.
Audrey Anna Burns.
Carrie U.S. Sue.
Noah Maris.
Brock Gellis.
Kyle Chewun Pak.
Felicity Oluchi Anum.
Tihi Gatihi.
Benji Moore.
Sophia Nonga.
Roshan Hargens.
Finn Thor Barkiness.
Kiet Nguyen.
Mara Herbach.
Trey Doty.
Teddy Meehan.
Fonda Hu.
Pierce Dowd.
Johann Christian Chua.
Isabel Tao.
Jayin Lee.
Nivan Vishal Jain.
Elizabeth Wong.
Tommy Tan.
Lena Feta.
Sophia Kilu.
Samya Chowdhury.
Maisie Martin.
Gabriela Ramsaran.
Ria Bose.
Japji Kaur Singh.
Tallulah Chow.
Olivia DeLapp.
Anya Pramanik.
Elizabeth Shink.
Alexandra Zamansky.
Sarah Richardson.
Jonathan Coviello.
Olivia Kriegsman.
Jordan Sadoff.
Anjali Kajarawal.
Ava Chater.
Shravit Guram.
Emily Ream.
Vaishnavi Vasishta.
Akash Kote.
Ani Haratunian.
Indu Danturti.
Jack Lyons.
Paige Malia No.
Dylan Jin.
Kyle Pasco.
Sean David McQuiggan.
Matthew Edwards.
Katie McCarthy.
Elisa Wogley.
Jack Reber.
Liam Seta.
Hoifu Huang.
Jaden Soriano.
Kiara Jane Welch.
Nadia Isabel Ponce.
Jack Russo.
Isabella Gitanjali Trauber.
Ian Bowen.
Jesus Ortiz.
Mila Coley.
Jack Wary.
L. Danielle Brown.
Sachi Jen.
Parmis Karim.
Meghana Gela.
Gul Bhatia.
Joshua Cohen said.
Fong Sao Liu.
Justin Monk.
Han Fei He.
Zhuyuan Zhou.
Judy Shen.
Lin Ying Zhong.
Yuting Lei.
Jianchi Guo.
Hairong Lu.
Junhao Zhong.
Gersha Jagwani.
Abby Wu.
Jacob Sutton-Berg.
Maria Fernanda Gonzalez.
Yanlin Guan.
Joseph Menton.
Lisa Barua.
Jingsu Wong.
Sienna Wong.
Christina Randolph.
Javier Traver.
Ethan Apfelberg.
Daniel Juarez.
Hayden Lechner.
Dylan Junn.
Shintaro Ung.
Miguel Luis Tuburan Martinez.
Albert Chu.
Michael Briones.
Paul Andrew Aviles Carceliar.
Andre Sarkeesian.
Sevog Anthony Berberian.
Ryan Kiernan.
Justin Anderson.
Andrea Angelini.
Nicolo Borromeo Kendall.
William Ingstrom.
Jake Santinello.
Ella Teichberg.
Jack Hall.
Nathaniel Atmajian.
Stephanie Seyon Park.
Tej Baines.
Joseph Yee.
Mandy Liu.
Samantha Cow.
Mia Chuang.
Daniel Kwan.
Garrett Edward Roach.
William Lee.
Andrew Brown.
Rajveer Kohli.
Robert Schnitzer.
Brendan Keeley.
Shayna Hakimian.
Jonah Blumenthal.
Neha Janalagada.
Felicia Isabella Taylor.
Samuel McMillan.
Logan Turner.
Joshua James Cox.
Jack Pargeter.
Vedant Bhargava.
William Sherman.
Kiara Grasso.
Devmini Vimalasena.
Jacqueline Reyes Luce.
Iris Shee.
Joseph Withy.
Joseph Wang.
Sungmin Kim.
Lena Fukuzawa.
Rosemarie Song.
Richard Cow.
Calvin Haratunian.
Sean Hans Izadi.
Mary Awad.
Tina Hemat.
Caitlin Grace Poole.
Taylor Kathleen Melton.
Russell Eugene Chang.
Oliver Montclair.
Kala Gluting.
Elvis Nguyen.
Jovan Tei Kai.
Jonathan Daniel Mason.
Craig Nemeth.
Nevin Coe.
Manato Maikawa.
Kevin Hernandez Orozco.
Renee Chi Chen.
Oksana Govoron.
Kei Yuking Kao.
Jasmine Yenrong Lee.
Tin Chi Lam.
Zhenhao Zhang.
Angel Lakyu Wong.
Rejiao Li.
Simin Wong. Victor
Zhao Wen Guo.
Victor Yu Lee.
Chen Chu Huang.
Farid Atia.
Hanson Stone Keller.
Michael Crannell.
William Paul Hollerbach.
Raj Krishnan.
Syed Kaden Ahmad.
Tracy Tawil.
Suki Young.
Emily Chen.
John Max Fozzie.
Martin Sevchek.
Jake Hamilton.
Sophia Lynn.
Adrian Rodriguez Arana.
Andrea Herrera.
Jeff Lee Hong.
Michelle Zhang.
Gabriela Godinez Lomelli.
Robert Jack Selman.
Serena Ettringer.
Ji-yoon Choi.
Richard Buckley III.
Michelle Lay.
Jaemin Kim.
Aiden Camilio.
Muhammad Abdullah.
Elias Theodoros Exarchulakos.
Yushin Young.
Edgar Sustaita.
Farbud Nagdi.
Kayla Wong.
Leandro Jacinto.
Jeannie Yu.
Keishin Asteria Shur.
Eric Pan.
Jayu Shah.
Serena Ingram.
Mihir Soni.
Sarah Ibrahim Al-Hakim.
Sara Al-Ganbar.
Mohammed Al-Harti.
Ahmed Enani.
Drumil Nareshbai Karva.
Angel Avalos Lagunas.
Reagan Scorpio Lee.
Benjamin Cox.
Raiki Nishida.
Caden Kim.
Mark Drabkin.
Akshay Kanadam.
Mana Motohashi.
George Lee.
Yang Yi Choi.
Dennis Gavrilenko.
Rania Stover.
James Fukumoto.
Sunny Kim.
Alex Helvig.
Isha Godbole.
Ian Lim.
Krish Mehti.
Brandon Chan.
Kevin Espinosa.
Max Hyatt.
Suntech O.
Mickey Shito.
Minami Morota.
Nicholas Garibay.
Stephen Andrulis.
Natalie Chapin.
Vincent Lee.
Michael Leung.
Joshua Ewan.
Chauvin Zhuang.
Catherine Chan.
Andrew Summin Han.
Grace Pham.
Ryan Im.
Sean Seo.
Mark Alden Elia Esplana.
Alexander Boychenko.
V. Trin.
Alexander Yang.
Lauren Paling.
Talene Krumian.
Madison Gray.
Aiden Nicholas Cox.
Benjamin Ryan Rosen.
Jackson David Moore.
Henry Francis Hattemer.
Cooper William Jared.
Jerry Song.
Ha Linger.
Alexandra Padilla.
Colby Fink.
Matt Wallen.
Chase Harvey.
Luke August Mahotska.
Josephine Jade Galvin.
Victoria Scanlon.
Heather Duckworth.
Ethan Retton.
Colin Bresnahan.
Kyler Miyashita.
Tyler Andrew Bertinoli.
Harrison Shu.
Angelina Liu.
Aaron McGee.
Alexandra James Dimitrelli.
Hudson Grace.
Hamish Buren.
Ben Kane.
Christopher Dolak.
Ushuan Lee.
Justin Guerra.
Arya Johar.
Artie Modi.
Vedant Tokhania.
Siddhant Palawal.
Aditya Bharat.
Gitika Velichala.
Sia Fulambrikar.
Cindy Zhu.
Lueming Happy Zhu.
Langshuan Zhu.
Danny Lay.
Jennifer Yang.
Alexandra Gorsha.
Brandon Weingarten.
Jaya Murthy.
Victoriana Le.
Chris Coe.
Vincent Vu.
Kate Yamaguchi.
Shinji Huang.
Lin Chen.
Yuechen Shu.
Yang Yen.
Xiaojun Zhou.
Sean Lu Yu.
Ashley Tsao.
Kelly Kosakura.
Kanta Sakabe.
Ella Moshizuki.
Gabriel Rundong Jiang.
Sara Tononi.
Samantha Weissman.
Avery Silfen.
Anna Marita Sophis.
Zoe Cody.
Carly King.
Catherine Rogers.
Lucille Lambeth Siegel.
Olivia Golden.
Ryan James Shingray Whalen.
Eli Pancoast.
Philippos Georgopoulos.
Michael Shire.
Nicole Schock.
Amelie Ionescu.
Chen Junjiang.
Tiffany Mock.
Sachin Sahai.
Tristan Borges.
Faridullah Khan.
Wenhong Sun.
Joshua Sia.
Subodh Shetty.
Mia James.
Megan Sue.
Simone Harvey.
Raichi Sun.
Simmerpreet Kaur.
Angela Chada.
Sneha Lobo.
Nicholas Weaver.
Adrian Dobrovolsky.
Joshua Yamane.
Colin McPherson.
Roger Chen.
Kelly Chi.
Vivian Trong.
Disael Angel Sandoval.
Andrew Kirk Jarecki.
Harsh Pratabai Patel.
Maurizio Summit.
Rafael Samet.
Artur Rayabets.
Consent Nechi Tinton.
New Fan.
Dominic Morales.
Dylan Torbatti.
Daniel Zhang.
Dylan Ford.
Richard Corral.
Julia Elise Bassina.
Boyundari Mungerel.
Nicole Elizabeth Tong.
Naya Zheng.
Rose Liu.
Marshall Wildman.
Nathan Goldberg.
Bree Ray.
Nefeli Bujores.
Urania Efremoglu.
Aiden Fontaine.
Jordan Kazuo Takamura.
Brandon Leong.
Aaron Dow.
Stephen Fan.
Omid Hosseini.
Diego Enriquez.
Daniel Kim.
Nathan Hom.
Shoryang Gong.
Emma Chen.
Riley Masterson.
Sofia Cecilia Martinez.
Matthew McGowan.
Jack Barrett Boyd.
Sophia Fernandez Georgie.
Ji-won Kim.
Eric Mai.
Camden First.
Claire Sanford.
David Bagdasarian.
Christopher Armin Samkian.
Clayton Johnston.
Xiaoshu Yang.
Alexis Bembry.
Ava Rose Altman.
Gina Vainberg.
Alexa Barger.
Laura Huntley.
Yvonne Titus.
Eyasu Olana.
Johnny Yu.
Mengyao Dong.
Zhao Dong Ning.
Jinghan Gao.
Hung Yu Zhou.
Chao Hui Yang.
Si Yuan Chen.
Agnes Y. Chen.
Aurora Liang.
Charlotte Humphreys.
Anvita Chintara.
Samart Modi.
Karen Mera.
Cale McKenzie.
So economics is a popular major. Let's now all congratulate the entire class of 2025. Would you class please stand? To the class of 2025, I now invite you to move the tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard as a symbol of your new status as graduates. Family, friends, and honored guests, I present to you the UCLA Department of Economics class of 2025. We're now gonna take a photo, so please follow the directions from the house staff.
If everybody would move to the center for the photo.
To the class of 2025, let me once again offer you my congratulations for a job well done. You are a credit to UCLA and to the Department of Economics. We are proud of you and expect great things from you, regardless of the path you choose. Please stay in touch and let us know of your successes. Now, graduates, please take a moment to turn to thank your family and friends for the support they provided you. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful evening, and best wishes to you all.